Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm doing day 8, even though it's the 9th. And if I get a chance, I'm going to do day 9. I didn't do any yesterday because I was doing some organisation in my, much needed organisation in my craft room. If you're a member of the Rach and Bella Crafts group, you will possibly know that in the events there is a sort of a craft room organisation thing going on all month, and yeah, I started yesterday, so I'm a little bit sniffy because I do have a dust allergy, and inevitably if you're moving things around that are that have been stashed in your room for a long time, there's going to be dust. Anyway, as I was doing it, I found something. So I found, this wasn't in a plastic wallet, but this was some remnants from the tag fabrication. This is the Tracy Fox version. So it was a collaboration with Artie Mason and Tracy Fox. And half the kit was in one and half the kit was in the other. I just bought the Tracy Fox one. And there's quite a lot of neutral in this. And there's these words. And I thought, oh, I might use them. I might not, but they're there. And then I had all these sort of scraps around. So I had some old envelopes and packaging. And so you have to excuse me. I may well sneeze. So I thought we'd use those. So this is nice and neutral. I mean, this is neutral as well. But I thought maybe I'll do a bit of collage. That's what I fancy doing, I think. Because I got all these stuff. Thought I might collage on this writing side, and yeah, not do very much on that side. That's what I was thinking. I've got all these strips that I must have done a project and I had these at the end. Now they're great for sort of tag bases, so I may not use them. I do like this book. This was a botanical encyclopedia. I do like the holes at the edge of that. I only really need one, Jez. Don't be silly. It's a small thing. There, we've got some vintage. Oh, I like. Must have cut that ages ago. Is that neutral enough? I don't know. I got these, but I don't think any of those are neutral enough. But I thought I'd bung them in. Have I got any music? Let's have some music. Oh, these are nice little things. That's another nice, but I like it. I know they make nice tag backs. Got some avocado there. Oh, I've got some strips left over from, yeah, from the back of those tags. I always put some printing on the back. I've got some brown paper packaging tied up with string that I may use. So that's where I'm going with that. I also found a couple of scanned receipts that I'd done, and a letter that are quite neutral, so who knows. So we need to get sort of ripping and sticking. That almost rhymes, Jez. Ripping and sticking. So there's a bit of me that quite likes the thought, because this is on card, but put that down the edge, give it a little bit of strength down the edge, maybe. So I love neutral, so there we go. Stampin' Up have, oh, excuse me, they have colour families, and they have the neutrals, and that was the first colour family I bought. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, although I quite like that. The unexpected hit you between the eyes. Right. Do you know, I might just take a bit of that at the end, because I like it. I like it with the O's. Go down a bit more, Jez. like it with yours. Let's just rip some bits. Rip some bits, Jez. And then you'll kind of have some bits to play with. And then we can play. Oh, it's nice to have a little bit of a clearer, I put you over there with the words. Yeah, having a little bit of a clearer pathway this morning coming into my craft room. It's very nice. It's only a small space, so ooh, I like a lot. How cool's that? This was random, I promise you. Very random. Not sure if I want to do any more on that. Right, so let's move them over. It might be useful for further down the line. Prompts. I can't remember what tomorrow's. Foliage is the other one. To be fair, that could be foliage as well, couldn't it? But there we go. Right, let's just have a little goosey gander. Where shall I wander? At how some of these things may well fit. Oh. I may well need a bit more. I think you do, Jez. You do. Yeah, so I like that. Obviously, it'll have to go side on, but I like it. So let's get sticking. Let's get sticking. Oh, and I found a book which was about 3 times the size of this, and it was a history of motoring, and this side of the book far too modern, so I thought, oh, it's a nice big glue book. So yeah, let's get glue stick. There we go. I watched my friend Juanette do a little review on glue sticks. She's in America, so she didn't review this one. And it's quite handy, really. But I think at the end of the day, we all have our preferences. I started using this glue stick because Auntie May's recommended it. And it's cheap as chips. Wow. It was cheap as chips in lockdown. A little bit more now. So, putting you down the edge of the page. So I do a bit of glue stick along the middle and then wet glue around the outside. I am not, I don't trust glue stick on its own at all. I suppose I've said this before in videos, but you might be new to me, is I was a teacher and we used glue sticks all the time, the clids to glue stuff in their exercise books, and they'd never put the lid on and they'd dry out. And so for me, glue sticks is a rubbish glue. It's not. It's just the way that the kids used it, but it makes me think that it's rubbish. And I'm sure, I think I prefer discoloration on that side. And I know that there are some much better glue sticks. I know in lockdown, Pam from the paper outlet, paper, I can't remember, and Outpost, innit? I used to watch her loads, and she recommended Scotch Create. Well, you can only get it in the States, can't you? Cost me a lot of money. Consequently, I didn't use it very much because it was expensive. I mean, how ridiculous. I bought it to use, and then it was like, oh, I don't want to use it, it costs too much money. So I've still got it. It's probably dried out now. So it's just illogical, Jez. Absolutely illogical. But there you go. That's what I did. Don't mind it overlapping. I like that end. I might go down here. I could put something else up in that corner. Or I could put that there. It's getting all a bit samey there, Jez. Might put it across there. Oh, last night I finally watched the Christmas Doctor Who. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. New assistant seems okay. So can't believe it's May until we get some more. But hey ho, at least it's coming. Not going to wish the year away. That was a teacher's job. You're always looking to the next holiday. Well, I don't do that anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am looking forward to the next holiday. But, and yes, I've got one booked. And but I'm quite enjoying life at the moment. Right, we got that. Let's put a bit of, oh, where's that lovely butterfly? I'm going to put those as accent pieces, so I want to cover the page up a bit more first. Where's that lovely one with hole in? I think it might disappear down one of these. It's there, Jess. Oh, there you go. I'll shove you down there. I'll shove you down there. Or across there. Maybe across there, Jess. I'll put the hole there. So we've got the dark bit showing through. Do love a bit of collage. I haven't done it for a while. So have a slurpy water. Which is coffee. It's not water at all. I'm not actually getting much glue on this glue book. Because I'm not putting the glue stick around the edges. I know I watch Rachel and she says the trick is to put lots of glue on. Which, yeah, I can see that. And the other trick is to really press it down. I mean, this book's for me, so it's not really a problem. Right, I'm going to cut you down. Where's my ruler? And Reg, where art thou? Did you go back? No, you didn't. So you're here somewhere. Right over there, Jess. Right over there. Oh, I like that with the treble clef. There, I can't believe that I'm keeping this up. It's been a week now. I'm enjoying it. I do think daily's quite hard though, and I'm going to do a weekly. That's not even your thingy one, Jez, you Burke. That was just a bit of tissue. Suzanne from Non-Stop Paper Crafting has just started a challenge to do 52 altered index card, which I thought was really cool. I watched it this morning. 3 prompts pulled from 3 separate envelopes, and yeah, I like the idea. I had a similar idea that I thought I'd do, not index cards, not a deck of cards, but I kind of went with the thought of a deck of cards. I've got some cards. They were like invite cards from Stampin' Up, which I never used, but they're really good quality thick cards, and they're a nice size. I think they're slightly bigger than 6x4, and I thought I could do 52 with them, and I might like bind them into a journal, was my thought. I also have really enjoyed just having a 1-word prompt. I think a 3-word prompt picked randomly. Oh, I'll just end up with things that I don't like, and yeah, I don't want to do that. That was the thing when I used to do like challenges for making Stampin' Up cards. It was like, I used to find it quite restrictive. Do I want to? I think they look quite cool. Put that on that side. Yeah, I found it quite restrictive. Then these are like the decoration bits, and then I'd end up doing nothing. So and you know, and that's not, you know, that sort of defeats the object. The whole point is you're supposed to be doing something enjoyable. And if it hinders your creativity, then that's daft, isn't it? So yeah, I decided to not do half of these challenges because of that. So that's why I was thinking 1 might be enough. Where's whatever was there gone? Wasn't there something there, or did I move it there? Yeah, you did, Jez. Do you know? So there we go. I love Embrace the Crazy, because I do every day. I am a bit crazy, or as we like to say, crazy. So I'll have you. Embrace the Crazy. What else can I have? Live, laugh, create. That's me. Yeah, so I've put a little suggestion up in my Facebook group. Let's do a challenge. I know there are, I'm going to be true as well. That kind of goes with that authentic, I think I put right at the beginning. There are lots of card makers I know in my group. So it was like, do whatever you want. And I got friends that I know are really into started slow stitching, thanks to Bella from Rachel Bella Crafts. And so it's like, do what you want. Don't feel that you have to just do something for a junk journal. There we go, quite like that. That's what I'm doing. So I want to do a bit of inking. I'm thinking that might be a bit too much. Yeah, might save you someone else. Yeah, so I put it out there. I've asked for suggestions. I said I might go, I'll sort of start off, because it was like me thinking of 52 things. Might hurt my brain. So I've sort of went with vintage as the first one, because I do like to vintage things. I like this neutral prompt as well. Thought I might nick some from this prompt, because some of them I've just done them quickly for a day. It'd be quite nice to have like a week to think about it and do a bit more. So yeah, it's nice to have a focus of your creating. That's why I like being on Rachel Bella's design team, because I have a kit every month to play with. Tracy Fox is doing a weekly prompt thing as well. So there's quite a lot of them going on, but always room for more, I imagine. Always room for more. Right. I might matte these a bit, although it's supposed to be neutral dress, but I can matte it on something darker, although that's quite dark at the back. Matte it on something lighter then, Jess. Why not do that? That's a very good idea. I might. Could do a bit of stamping in the back as well. Although I quite like that as a something just sort of plainish next to this collage bit. So I always ink after when I'm collaging, because if you go over with your brush, it picks up the edges and it's so much quicker. I might just go around the edge of the page there. Pull that off. There we go. Yeah, like that. Now I want to I think that's already been a little bit inked. I think it's that side, yeah. Yeah, it has. There we go. Right. You see, if you were a card maker, it's like a card front, isn't it? Right. Neutral. Let's get it out. There we go. That's my neutral page. I like it. That'll do nicely. So, next prompt. Foliage. Oh, I've got a little hole there. What's after foliage? Layered. Or I might layer some things up that will mean I can see it through that. So there's a bit of me that thinks I should do layered at the same time. Okay, I did pull out some die cuts, but because there's that hole in the envelope, I have to sort of think about how they work together. So I've decided I'm going to do that on a separate video, because otherwise this would be far too long. So that's day 8, done on day 9. And I may work on day 9 later today. If not, I'll do it tomorrow with day 10 and put it out on Thursday, because Wednesday I have my normal video. Okay, thanks for joining me. See you all again soon. Bye for now.